Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
It's so difficult to resist a child putting an offering plate in front of you. And when my boys were young, I used to say, if you know somebody, that you put the offering plate in front of and you feel comfortable with it, just shake it a few more times to see if they have any more green stuff that can throw in there, right? Hey, it is so great to see children here today. Let me ask you, do you know what this is, the picture is above me? Do you know what it's a picture of? Niagara Falls, yes. Mr. Greg was absolutely correct. Niagara Falls. Today's story is going to be about an incredible person, or actually the person did incredible things, and I'm going to share with you what they did. So this is another picture of Niagara Falls. Now, Niagara Falls is actually 3 falls that combine into one, and it spans between the United States and Canada. So today I'm going to introduce you to somebody. Oops, let me see if I can make sure. Oh, there it is. So Niagara Falls is the second highest waterfall in the world, but it is number 1 in terms of having water flow over. In fact, every second, 700,000 gallons of water pours over Niagara Falls. It's a 175-foot plunge, and some really people that you would question their brain on, they've actually gone over in a barrel and boat and stuff. Some of them make it, some of them don't. But today I'm going to talk to you and introduce you to a guy by the name of Charles Blondin. Now, Charles Blondin, he was a daredevil. He was a tightrope walker. He was back in the 1800s. At age 6, which is, how old are you? 7? So just under your age 6, he became known as the Boy Wonder. He started to do tightrope walking, and he did it really well at the age of 5 and a half, okay? And I can't walk on a tightrope now, but the thing he never wanted to do was to have a safety line, so that if he slipped and fell, he would be caught. Any time he did it, he did not use a safety line. So one of his things that he's known for is tightrope walking all over the place, different lengths and stuff. He once made an omelet on a tightrope. He walked on stilts across a tightrope. But the one thing he really had an ambition to do was to cross Niagara Falls on a tightrope. So let me just share these pictures with you. So in 1859, June 30, Charles Blondin put up a rope that was 3 inches in diameter, and it went 1,100 feet across Niagara Falls. And it was 175 feet above, or 190 feet, above Niagara Falls. So remember, Niagara Falls drops 175 feet. He was 190 feet above that, okay? And he had all these crowds watching him, and he actually walked across. He was the first person to ever walk across on a tightrope, Niagara Falls, knowing that if he slipped, he would actually die. He walked across it, and when he got to the other side, people were cheering and saying, wow, and he said, you know what, I'm going to carry my manager across. And so you can see the picture there of he is carrying his manager across. And then he asked people, he says, do you think that I can actually, I don't know, stand on a foot while a chair is on one leg on the tightrope and I can sit on the chair? And people were like, he did it. And he kept asking people more and more questions, and then he did this all the time. And so he really just started to do this. So this is his ascent to the tightrope at Niagara Falls. And this is him, 190 feet above Niagara Falls, and he crossed it. and he didn't fall, and he did even other things at Niagara Falls. Now, one of the things he did is he decided to find out if he could push a wheelbarrow across Niagara Falls. And he asked people, do you think I can do that? And by this time, all of them were saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And so he did that. He took a wheelbarrow. Now, it's a wheel, and you're on a 3-inch diameter rope, 190 feet above 175-foot falls, and he walks across. And everybody's like, it's amazing. And then he said, do you think that I can do it with somebody in the wheelbarrow? And they're like, yes, yes. And then he looks at one of the guys and he says, come on, would you get in the wheelbarrow? What do you think the guy said? Would you get in the wheelbarrow? You would? See, I think a young person might, actually. The person said, no, I will not get in there. And today's message is on what happens when we believe in God. Everybody believed that he could do it. They just saw him pushing the wheelbarrow. There's no reason. He walked on stilts, and there's no reason to believe that he couldn't do it. But they said no. So my question to you is, who do you trust? Who do you trust, and who will you trust in the future with really big things and really big decisions that you have to make? I don't know if I'd put my faith in Charles Blondin. I mean, he's good, but my life in his hands, I'm not sure I'd do it. But I know who I trust today. And my prayer is that you'll know as you get older too. Thank you.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me.